Welcome to the Royal iRover for Ultra Short Throw assembly video. Today we're assembling the premium model with a 680 SMARTboard. Before beginning, please ensure you have the right number of boxes for the model that was purchased. It is recommended to lay out and identify all parts as indicated in the assembly instructions. The hardware has been packed according to size for your convenience. The tools you'll need are a Phillips or Robertson screwdriver, 2 each, 7/16, 9/16, and 1/2 inch wrenches, or 2 adjustable wrenches, and a rubber mallet. Please be aware this product contains small parts that can present a hazard to children and should be assembled by adults.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Graber with Copernicus Educational Products, and together with Kaylin, we're going to assemble the Royal iRover Ultra Short Throw. Let's start by installing the casters.
First, engage the lock on each caster. Then hold the base of the caster and tighten by hand.
Next, we are going to assemble the sliding frame.
Please note the orientation of the handle on the frame upper slide in respect to the legs.
Now we can attach the upper slide pole.
Place the slide pole onto the upper slide with the tabs to the front. A rubber mallet may be required to tap in the bolts. Install the first bolt into the round hole from back to front. Repeat with oblong hole and tighten. Do not tighten the bolts on the top, as these allow the adjustment bolt to be used later when aligning the image on the board. Note that the slide pole rotates when you use the adjustment screw, and that will swing the arm from side to side to help line up your image position.
Then the upper frame can be installed.
A rubber mallet may be required when installing the upper frame. Rotate the legs if necessary to align the holes for the bolts. For your safety, it's important to secure the gas cylinder at the top with a Velcro strap. Do not install the release cable until assembly is complete.
Next, we will install the back supports.
Looking from the front, ensure the back support with the laptop connector is on the right-hand side. If necessary, rotate the legs to align the holes. Do not tighten the bolts.
Now we will install the upper stretchers.
Make sure the gas cylinder is secured in the upright position with a Velcro strap if you have not done so already.
Then it is time to attach the wire management stretcher.
Note the orientation of the wire management channel and attach to the rear legs using the top holes. Do not tighten, so the shelf or lockbox can be installed with ease.
If you have the premium model, you can install the lockbox now.
With one person on each side of the unit, put the lockbox into position and fasten, starting with the top back corners. If necessary, loosen the bolts on the wire management stretcher. Open the door on the lockbox to thread the nuts from the inside. Then bolt the front top corners in the same manner. Repeat for the back lower corners and tighten all bolts.
Now we can fasten the projector arm and upper mount bracket to the assembled frame.
Make sure not to unfold the arm. Install the arm on the unit before lifting the projector arm. Making sure the projector arm is facing to the front, slide it into the base frame. As one person lifts up on the upper frame slide handle to align the holes, the other person can insert the bolts from back to front. Do not release the gas cylinder to insert the bolts. Be careful not to remove the wire holding the gas cylinder down until the arm is fully installed. If you're installing a 660 SMARTboard, the upper mount bracket needs to be placed on the front of the frame with a small bar to the top. Here we're installing a 680 SMARTboard. The upper mount bracket needs to be placed on the front of the frame with a small bar to the bottom, forming a T. Install the bolts from back to front and do not over-tighten to prevent from crushing the tubes. Do not lift the projector arm into the up position.
Next, we are adjusting the sliding arms and handles on the projector arm.
Your projector arm has come pre-assembled to work with a Hitachi projector. The Hitachi projector uses the 2 holes closest to the frame, while the Epson projector uses the 2 farthest away from the main frame. If you'll be using an Epson brand projector, adjust the handles and sliding frame on the projector arm as follows. Remove the 4 bolts holding the plate in the Hitachi position. Slide the plate and frame down to the correct holes. Line up the holes in the handles with the holes on the projector slide assembly and refasten in place. You must bolt through the sliding frame and the handle arms at the same time in all 4 positions. Handles attach on the outside of the sliding arms on both sides. Tighten firmly.
Then we will fasten the projector to the mount plate.
Install the projector to the plate, paying close attention to the proper hole alignment for your projector as outlined in the assembly instructions. Different hardware is provided depending on the projector used. Ensure all bolts are fastened firmly, but know that they may need loosened slightly when adjusting the projector image to move it side to side. Now that we've secured the projector, we can remove the wire holding the gas cylinder down and lift the arm into position. A stepladder may be required.
Now we can install the wiring faceplate. Now it's time to install the wall mount bracket.
This bracket is provided with your SMARTboard. Ensure you install the bracket in the proper direction with the bolt holes to the bottom, creating a channel for the SMARTboard to sit on. Before moving on to the SMARTboard, take a moment to tighten all fasteners on the unit.
Now we will fasten the SMARTboard.
With two people, carefully place the top back edge of the SMARTboard frame onto the wall mounting bracket. Then secure the bottom brackets of the SMARTboard to the iRover frame. These brackets flex and pressure may be needed to insert the bolts. Level the board once it has been secured to the frame. Here you can snap the ledge into place at the bottom of your SMARTboard.
Next we're going to secure the release cable.
Insert the end of the release cable at the bottom of the cylinder, then the groove into the clip. Be careful. The gas cylinder is under pressure and will extend when the trigger is pulled.
It's time to attach the protective handles.
Use the appropriate holes for the protective handles according to the size of your SMARTboard and take into consideration if you're installing speakers. The handles should fit comfortably around your board and speakers if applicable.
Next you can attach the laptop arm pre-assembly to the laptop connector.
To install the laptop arm, simply slide the laptop arm pre-assembly onto the connector located on the back frame. To attach the power bar to the wire management channel, simply peel and stick into position. We recommend the Quick Tips label be applied to the back of your SMARTboard at eye level, making it easy to locate for future reference. Using the black split wire loom, insert all of the cables starting from the top of the projector arm. When routing cables along the iRover frame, it's important to ensure you have enough slack to accommodate the height adjustment. To test this, extend the board to its highest position and the laptop tray pulled out to the farthest position. Secure the cables with the Velcro straps provided. Then lower the board to the lowest position. You should see some slack at the back. Ensure the cables are free from interference or inappropriate bunching. The recommended cable routing path is outlined in the assembly instructions. Power up the projector and laptop to project an image onto the SMARTboard. To shift the projected image from left to right, slightly loosen these 4 screws. Slide the projector from the left to the right until the image is centered. Retighten all 4 bolts. You may zoom in so the image is a little smaller than the board. It makes it easier to square. Loosen the side projector plate screws in 4 locations to allow for adjustment of the plate side tilt and back to front tilt. Then use knobs to bring the image up or down, tilt the projector upwards or downwards or in each corner. Adjust the keystone and zoom settings on the projector to make the image fill the screen. Retighten the 4 side screws to lock in place once the desired image is achieved. To adjust the horizontal keystone, use the same 4 bolts you used to center the image. This allows the projector to swivel to create a square image on the screen. At this point, the most important objective is to have a square image. We'll shift it left or right if necessary next. If your image is square but not centered, you may need to center the projector arm. Rotate the center pole position by adjusting the bolt behind the board. Turn the bolt counterclockwise or clockwise to center the arm. Fine-tune your adjustments to the image by repeating previous steps and readjusting the projector plate until you find the right position for the projected image. Tighten the slide pole locking nuts when the image is correct. Tighten them very firmly. On the Epson projector, the focus adjustment is hidden on the side under the cover. If using a Hitachi projector, use these same steps to align the lower left corner of your image with the board, and then use the perfect fit feature on the projector to align the other 3 corners. Validate your frame warranty at www.copernicused.com by submitting the online form located under the Customer Support tab. You'll be automatically entered into a draw for a chance to win a Copernicus product.